to say a few words about our Honorable Chief Guest, Srimati Yamadi Muthanna. Srimati Yamadi Muthanna is an exponent and a teacher of Bharatanatyam and Hatha Yoga. She is the artistic director of KYAAT and symbol Kala Sinchanam Yogasthala Ancient Arts Trust, which is a center for learning Bharatanatyam and studying traditional Hatha Yoga. She has performed at Mount Bartham Hall, Bharatanatyam Vidya Bhavan, London, the nearest centre, London. Yamini has been trained in Bharatanatyam under her guru, Dr. Vishundala Dauraswamy. She has authorized a book, The Power of Yoga. She has performed for a variety of occasions, national and international festivals, conferences, corporate function, product launching, and many such gatherings. Now I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Ms. Yamini Muthanna, to deliver a few words to the gathering.
Namaste and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is such a pleasure for me to be here amidst all of you. It's such a beautiful evening to celebrate childhood, to celebrate studentship, to celebrate everything which happens in school. It's such a nostalgic moment for all of us, and I'm sure you're all eagerly waiting to watch your little children blossom on stage. And I'm looking forward to looking at all the characters come alive from the beautiful stories which has been chosen for today's function. I'd like to share a thought here. When we talk about extracurricular activities, it actually makes me a little uncomfortable because extracurricular activity is not the right word for such an important study for the children. It should be called as life skill development activities. These, the extracurricular activities like what we call, it helps the kids get involved in something other than the normal academics. It's a very healthy distraction, and it is extremely important that they get exposed to skills which are other than only academics. Extracurricular activities gives them an opportunity to be creative, gives them an opportunity to network, which are all skills which is very, very important when it comes to them growing up and finding their own foothold finding their own foothold in the society. It helps them flourish, it helps them to be bold, it helps them to be more forthcoming in activities which is required for them to be a part of the society, basically. It looks like I like the extracurricular activities so much that I have chosen it as my career path, and it has taken me places. I am a dancer, and I'm an yoga acharya where I run a school of yoga and dance, like what I was introduced as. Otherwise, I am an MA in English Literature where I've authored a few books, and I have also, and my books are also translated into various languages. So extracurricular activities is something which actually got me out of my introvert nature. My mother put me into the Bharatanatyam, which kind of helped me become the person I am now. So do not underestimate the extracurricular activities. It is something which is very, very important for all our kids to go through. You must have heard of the brain which has two hemispheres, which is the left and the right hemispheres. The left hemisphere works on academics in the sense of it is all of logical thinking like maths and science, whereas the right hemisphere of the brain works on arts and creativity. So keeping a balance between the two of them is very, very important, and this is such an important event for the children because they're going to remember this and they're going to learn from this quite a bit. And hats off for the school for creating such a lovely event and facilitating this whole thing for them to explore their artistic nature, which is absolutely important for them to be peaceful and content human beings, I would say. Well, being a dancer as my career and being a yoga teacher, it's like a prayer for me, and I dedicate my entire learning to sharing what I know. I learned this with my interest and with the support of my parents and the teachers. So parents' support is very, very important for the kids to come out of their shell and then go out into the society and show what they have and their personality rather, and show their personality to around. Well, I wouldn't want to take too much time out of this beautiful evening. I'm sure you're all looking forward to witnessing the splendor of this evening. So I would like to wish everybody a very happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And I would like to say good evening and thank you very much for inviting me today. It's my honor, it's my pleasure, and I'm really looking forward to be a part of this evening. Thank you, Mr. Bakshi, for inviting me, and Mr. Stephen and everybody else. Thank you very much. Let's enjoy this evening. Namaste and Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am.